Yo. Crash and flow.
You read how that in an airplane, the longer the flight, the more farts you're inhaling.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Aren't they recycling? I don't know how shit works.
Yeah,
it
they're
makes
recycling,
sense,
right?
though.
Yeah, it makes sense. But also, I'm thinking to myself, you're in the air. You're not in space, right? So every once in a while, how come the pilot just doesn't flip vent and just let a cold brisk of Arctic air right through the cabin? I don't know.
They should
I don't
make it
understand
like
why
an
they don't do
event.
that.
They
What?
should make that like that. They should make like that an event. If it's like a 8-hour flight, it's like in baseball to have a 7th inning stretch where like they all sing that the song.
Right. Okay. I've never been to a baseball game, but okay. Yeah.
Dude, take me out.
No, I know that song.
ball.
Yeah,
Okay,
but I didn't
okay.
know there was a stretch involved with that one too.
Yeah, that's always in the 7th inning, and it's like
okay.
they should do that. It's like at the 6th hour or something to wake everybody up.
Right.
Get acclimated to the time zone. And
Everyone's got to do Wim Hof.
They should drop those things. They should just have a fire drill. Everybody's seen the picture, but no one's been through.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Just open the windshield. Just open the windshield of where the pilots are. Just let
they're
it
like,
go.
hey, this is a simulation. We're all gonna make a sharp left. Imagine if one window would open. Right? I wonder what that would do. It's like sticking your foot on.
Right. Yeah, that's true. It would slow it down on one side. But I don't. That's why I don't understand. I'm pretty sure there's a good reason for it, but I think that's what we should petition. We should start what is it called? It's not a GoFundMe. What is it when you petition something? Are you just looking for signatures?
Picket? Oh, I think
it
it's a
called?
petition, brother.
No, it's called change.org. We're gonna start a change.org.
That's an online petition. All right.
Right, and then we're gonna try to get these pilots. Bet money the pilots have their own vent in their own little cabin. They're not.
What do you want them to do again? Just so we're completely sure about this completely crazy conversation we're starting
so
off
this is
with.
what I'm saying. Okay, obviously they keep recycling the air and everyone's smelling everyone's farts. Right. So what I want them to do is flick the switch, like in the car you can press recycle. Or you can press fresh, right? When the arrow comes from outside the car into the car, I want them to press that button so the fresh air from outside the airplane gets passed through inside the airplane. That's what I'm doing. Because
That makes
I'm pretty
sense.
sure
It'd just be cold. But
Exactly,
it'd be nice otherwise.
Yeah.
It'd be the freshest air.
Exactly. And also on top of which, I'm always cold in an airplane. It's never warm in an airplane.
I know.
It's
Those
always
blankets
cold.
never cover all of you, and you're even a taller guy. They don't even cover me.
Yeah. No.
I'm average.
All it covers is my aura.
Oh man.
Yeah,
You just cover your belly button to your knees.
Yeah,
Just
that's it.
sitting there. I need 3 of these, ma'am.
Yeah. Back in the day, they used to they were really laxed. My dad used to like security or whatnot.
Yeah.
In an airplane, he would just go up. He would just go all the way in the back and then just lie on the floor at the tail of the plane.
You're kidding me.
No.
No, that has nothing to do with back then. That's just your dad, and nobody knew what to say to the man. You're like, that brown guy's back there lying again. It's all right, dude. He doesn't seem right. I don't want to get into it. Just let him go.
Hey,
Who
just
lies
take
down in a plane? This guy's crazy.
you just take a pillow and go in the back. And then
I've
just lie
heard he
down.
does this every flight. And he thinks it's completely normal. And somebody once said something to him, and he said hello.
We just all backed away real slow.
We're just like, all right. And if you see just a brown guy praying, you're not gonna confront him on things later.
Yeah.
But I have seen people pray on planes. I think I've
we
prayed
all
on a
prayed. We all prayed
prayed
on
on a
planes.
plane.
Yeah.
People don't. Yeah, I wonder how
They
other
don't freak
people
out
feel
anymore.
about that.
They don't freak out anymore.
They
right?
shouldn't. So many of us do it.
You know when they will freak out? You know what plane the people in the plane will freak out? Because if you're just going from here to France or England or whatnot, and whatever flight you have, it doesn't really matter. They all used to it. They're all used to it. But if you're on a Sunwing plane, okay, and you're going to Jamaica, it's filled, or any like Caribbean place, it's filled with white people who went once on a vacation somewhere and they said, this is it. This is where we go.
Every
There's
time.
nowhere else in the world that is. We don't even have to bother going anywhere else in the world. Jamaica is the place, and then they only know that. So they leave their town. They get in an airplane on a wing airplane, and they go. If you pray beside one of those people, they'll be like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, what is going on? I am from Middle America.
Yeah.
All right, I am from one of the smaller towns,
I'm trying not to
and
mix
I
with
came here to get
Middle
away
East.
from this. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I came here to get away from the news, not to fly with it. Oh man!
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna. So don't pray on a sunwing plane.
Don't pray on us. You got to go in the back, find a guy laying down, and pray beside him because he's already created a safe space. That's what happened. You should have your dad as a sunwing.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't
You
even
just
know
look
where
at my
this
dad.
is
You just nod to him. He's like, "I got it."
going. It's time.
You know what's funny? I didn't think that was weird when I was a kid. I was like, oh, well, I mean, no one's walking back there and he has a bad back, so it makes sense. Now, if my dad was like, I'm going to go in the back to lie down, I'd be like, Papa, no.
Lie down under the seat. Can you anything else? Anything else? I'll go for a walk. I'll pretend my leg is sleepy. You go lay.
Yeah.
Also, they're making those damn things smaller and smaller, bro. Listen, I didn't go. This is one of the things you can say when you're a refugee. I didn't go on a plane from the ages of like 9 till 30. And by the time I got on a plane, I had these memories of planes being so much great. It's like being in a big submarine. Because I was 9. That's my last recollection. I get in here. I sit down. The guy beside me has halitosis.
Yes,
Like
of course.
the worst, right? I offer him a mint.
Yeah.
This is a 13-hour flight. That's not on me.
Did you offer him a mint plant?
No, I had some mint
Yeah.
because I had to give him mint.
Right.
So I keep it there,
Yeah.
and then I have one.
Yeah.
I go,
Or you're really selling it
and
to
this,
him. He's like,
this is this is what I do
would
then.
like a mint too.
And then I start to put it away, and then go, oh, would you like one?
Oh, okay. It wasn't even in your intention. You were on your way into the pocket.
To which he says no. I'm like, motherfucker, dude, don't you know you need a mint? You can't smell this? You're baking in this? I'm not used to this.
Yeah. They're small. They're very small. See, I haven't traveled a lot, but I traveled more than you. And I do. I didn't mean that as a.
I know it
as a
sounded
diss.
that way
Yeah,
though,
it
but
does.
no, go ahead, big man.
And I too remember, the golden age of British Airways. British Airways was considered one of the top airlines, and
Right.
I remember having, it was much bigger.
It was like the
much bigger
Florida
space.
of airlines, you know? You're like, Florida, that's the Sunshine State.
Right.
British
Yeah.
Airways.
And it was big. It was enough. It was satisfactory. And now, for the last few years, I only get about an inch between me and the hinge. So I had to tap the guy in front of me
Yeah.
at the beginning of the flight and say, hey, listen, if you're going to recline, no problem, but you got to let me know before because you will crush my knees. And what's beautiful about this is that they won't even recline because they don't even want to have that interaction.
Yeah.
And it's not me saying that you can't because it's in the way. It's that you will cause bodily harm to me, and you don't want that because you don't want me to sue. And they just never recline. Most of them never recline. One or two of them have like taken me up on the bed. They look back and be like,
I thought you were like, but then, I pray in front of them. So they know. So they know who I am.
Sorry.
They've already seen your dad laying in the back. I don't want to go back to that, but also, like, you're a big dude. Nobody wants to necessarily have an angry tall guy behind them for
I'm in a
7,
blind
8
spot.
hours.
Like in their blind spot for 7 hours, just plotting.
I want to cook you.
But the thing is, we're so used to always being cramped. And when I sit in an airplane, okay, I have to bring my limbs together with me. You realize this. You know this about me. I don't like it when people have. It seems that the limbs are extra on them when they hit things. They bump into things and whatnot. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. I really don't like it at all. But so like when I sit down, I'm like the mummy. I got my hands like kind of tucked underneath my armpits. I got everything. And then, just legs like slid underneath the seat in front of me. I am good. Also, I have a sling bag. In the sling bag, absolutely everything you would possibly need from it. I don't need to stand up. The only time you need to stand up is go to the washroom or stretch your legs. Okay, you don't forget headphones on the overhead compartment. You don't forget your snacks or your books or whatever. Everything you need is here. Also, if the airplane goes down and you're floating in the Atlantic and you need to jump on the slide, you can't get your thing.
No.
Right? I don't know how useful a passport will be while floating in the Atlantic Ocean, but I fucking will have it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
I'm with you. I'm with you on all of that.
So
okay,
that's how I do.
you talking about your posture, your hands, reminded me of one of the top 8 newses on the BBC today.
Okay.
It was about in New York.
Yes.
They successfully did arm transplants on a man.
Okay, I don't know why I'm laughing at it. It sounds really
Dude,
funny.
Before you look it up,
Okay.
this guy went through a fire, right? So, of course, I want him to have better arms.
Yes, of course.
They gave him a guy's arms that had tattoos till the watch, like full. He has the before and after is a dude with burnt arms,
Right.
and the after is a guy with much bigger tattooed arms. It's and they're big. Like this other guy,
Yeah, the guy worked out. You know
it
what?
almost
That guy-
seems like an upgrade. Like, dude,
that guy was probably, he's like, look at these arms. You know what? I shouldn't be the only person to enjoy these beautiful things.
you know
Okay.
what? That
Okay.
guy's a giver. He was just like, long after I'm gone, these guns will serve somebody else, less fortunate. This guy also had a face transplant. But
Same guy?
Same guy, man. It's
Oh my God,
he's a
dude.
burn victim.
Right.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Okay.
God bless him.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine they're talking to you? You know, his dude is a burn victim, and he's like, "Listen, we found 2 arms for you.
We're gonna make it right, man.
Right.
We can't
We
make
got-
it right, but we
we-
can make it better.
We got 2 arms for you. All right.
Yeah.
They're great arms. They work well. They're compatible with your operating system. Whatever the fuck they look for. The only problem is, he was a Nazi.
Oh no.
So
Well, those
it's
tattoos
just-
are pretty aggressive.
Yeah, it's just, it's filled with swastikas. That being said, okay, they're great arms. Great arms. If you just, what does the guy do?
That would be a horrible deal. Like, hey, these are the only arms compatible,
Yeah.
and the guy he had one wish. Actually, they don't have to respect his wish. His family has one wish. I don't know. I don't know where that joke goes, except into getting me in trouble. But here's the thing: they must have showed him these arms. They were like,
Right.
"Hey, here are these arms," and he's just looking at like these. He's just, they're jacked, dude. It's really interesting, really weird.
Oh boy, is this CBC?
BBC, but I don't think you have to. I think all you have to do is do like hand transplant.
No, it's
New-
coming up. I'm getting 2008. I'm getting 2013.
Let me get my phone. Give me 1 second. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, no problem. A man jailed, convalescence plasma, no benefit to hospital patients. No, we have a previous guest on the podcast that's working on research on convalescent plasma and COVID. I don't know what these mean. All right, let's have a look. See.
Yo, why am I doing this? Why am I just gonna send you this freaking article? That's how the internet works. I'm showing a picture of a picture. Like an idiot. Dude, I've got 3 Zoom shows in 2 weeks.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed the one I did a couple of days ago, and then I let a few people know, and they were really cool about it. One is the Muslim Jewish Comedy Alliance.
Oh boy.
You know what we don't talk about?
Palestine.
Yeah, we don't talk about state rights until somebody does. It gets pretty aggressive, but whatever. You got to make jokes.
You gotta make jokes. Okay, here we go. Oh man. Okay, so this poor dude. Yo, he went from stick hands to Joe Rogan hands.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's definitely
That's definitely an upgrade.
turning a bad situation
That's
good.
Great.
I mean, those arms are, if they're functional,
Man, imagine the pain that this man had, like sustained. I mean, arms, yes, but like
Yeah.
his face, dude,
Oh man,
amazing.
I know. I had That's
His
that's
face
why
is
I had
horrific.
no even little bit of like this is anything but awesome. God
Yeah.
bless this guy. I hope they figure something out for the face. Like here, we also gave you Joe Rogan's face. When he dies, we get you his face. It's full of all these telomeres and mushroom spores, and
You won't age at all.
he puts it on. He's just like, I need a dog. I need to run.
Right. He's hurt. He's hurt.
Yeah, he starts. I mean, if
Starts commentating everything.
that would be cool if you can get someone's blood.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm watching Ancient Aliens, right?
Okay.
All right. So you've seen Ancient Aliens?
I mean, I know the concept of ancient aliens.
You know about the Anunnaki?
Yeah, the Anunnaki,
All right,
for
so,
sure.
So like I loosely explaining it because it's like, please don't mess. I don't know. I barely know. Like this is what I do when I don't want to think.
Yeah.
So when the aliens came to Earth and they saw all these mammals and bull crap, and they're like, yeah, this whole thing has potential. I'm just gonna put some of my blood in this.
Yeah. Inject
And
some
like,
DNA into it.
Yeah, and that's why we're like, unlike any other, species on here, we're like, we're burning. They fucking took over. We're dominating.
Yeah,
we have sports.
got souls. We got souls
We have
and stuff.
yeah, we have.
OnlyFans.
I wish if like we could give blood, you get some. Like I can now make Moroccan food. Like you get something from the person
Some
giving you blood.
some residual something.
If I can get AIDS this way, I should be able to pick up a dialect.
Yes,
That's all I'm saying.
that's true.
I think that's fair, right?
That's true. That is definitely true.
All right.
What else would you like to get via blood? I guess all types of things. You'd want to get all types of
sorts
things.
of
But then can you imagine? Can you imagine the ruckus, the shenanigans if this was true? How many people would be coming off of the Rock's DNA?
Man,
How many people?
He would have to give his DNA to his security guards.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you stick with me. I keep giving you the good stuff. But he
Right.
would give them like a little bit less.
Right.
Like
It's
it
just
would
all mini rocks is around.
it would
around the
only
rock.
be guys Kevin Hart size. He was like, all right, even if all of them, it would be like a horse-sized duck or a duck-sized horse situation. It's like I can take out 8 of these
these
little-
these Kevin
little
Harts.
rocks, these pebbles, these Kevin rocks. This is ridiculous, by the way.
Yeah, that would be. Okay, wait. Top three blood to take for their
Rock.
talents. Yeah,
I think we can definitely say the Rock.
Yeah.
Julius Irving.
It's a basketball player.
Yeah, he's a friggin' basketball player. He's Dr. J. Hold on. I like Julius Irving, but let me think. What are we trying to get? Are we trying to get like creativity?
I don't know. You just get
Are we-
whatever. It's
okay,
open-ended.
But I feel like if I get Elon, then he just figures out how to take over. I don't know. But yeah, Elon would be, that kind of brain level would be insane, right? I'm only talking about present day. We're talking about live. Donald Glover, just to throw in just a guy singing. He's doing all of the creative.
Yeah, he does
He's
everything,
acting.
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
an
that's
actor,
true.
writer, rapper.
Yeah.
And so I'd say that those would be my 3: a physical specimen, a mental specimen, and a creative specimen.
Right,
Even the creative and the mental things can be connected, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Also on diversity. Oh yeah, Rock. Yeah, between these 3, we got so much diversity.
Yeah, you got it. You're fine. The Rock fits all. The Rock is the answer to diversity for movies.
Yeah.
We need a guy that's not white. Got it. No problem. Can he shrink a little bit? Yeah. So I take the Rock. But I mean, your choices are bang on, man. It's spot on.
Yeah.
those are fantastic choices. I don't know. I don't think I can add anything that would be more
tough.
either smarter or funny or funnier. I got nothing.
It's tough. I mean, you think about like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
No,
or
I don't want
somebody.
him. That
I feel
that
like
guy
he
is that guy's so high on his own supply.
Yeah, I
It's
feel like it
you
just-
know, and he's out there just correcting movies. Who gives a fuck, dude? Shut up. Actually,
I've heard him on podcasts where like I feel like they're very hard trying to agree with him sometimes,
yeah.
but he's like found something.
And he
to
talks
disagree
over
with.
everyone just the way I'm talking over you right
Yeah.
now. He will not stop talking. He loves hearing himself talk.
He's like the other Tyson, but with words.
Yeah.
Also, the other Tyson might be fighting Evander Holyfield.
Oh boy.
Dude, you know what these
He's
people
gonna
don't
put
understand?
ear guards
Dude,
on.
that would be hilarious. Also, if Evander's like, guess what? But they don't realize that this guy is going to accidentally kill one of these geriatrics. Like, it's just a matter of time before Mike Tyson, you can tell he's holding back punches against Roy Jones. There's like like, I'm not
Yeah,
going to kill
gentleman
you.
agreement.
I'll,
Yeah.
I'll fight you.
Yeah.
I'll fight, but I'm not going to try to kill you.
Yeah.
But one of these days, if you keep making him do this,
Yeah.
he's going to take a,
Listen, no one's making Tyson do anything. Tyson is doing Tyson
Yeah.
stuff. And here's the deal. 3 years ago, he said he doesn't even run on a treadmill because the darkness comes. That's what he said, bro. He said the darkness comes. I don't like it, so I don't train anymore because the anger and darkness comes. All
I
of a
remember
sudden,
that. He was like, the darkness comes. And it was just like, oh, shit, that's so scary. Because it sounds like a doll saying it, like Chucky or some shit.
yeah. So
man.
all I'm saying is, dude. So it's a problem. He's going down this path. He's definitely going to hurt someone. It's going to be great. But that's the thing, though, dude. When you went to the circus, if ever you went to the circus, when you
Siegfried
watch
and Roy, baby. You just waiting.
that's it. You're just waiting for the tiger to go tiger or the bear to go bear, and then when it does happen, you're like, oh, there it is.
Yeah. Except with like, I think it would make everybody happy. Mm-hmm. It's not even horrible if Mike Tyson. Well, what if he kills? He could literally kill somebody. That's That's the problem. He's finding everybody who's 50. He's gonna take a bite out of crime, man. He doesn't care. Like if he gets hurt, like, and he's just like, oh, instincts. It's so easy.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
Evander Holyfield. This guy's just been doing yoga, and then you're gonna fight Mike Tyson.
If
Mike Tyson
Evander
looks like
Holyfield does yoga, is he known for that?
they all just started like doing softer stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's
But
true.
that was
Like
crazy
power Pilates.
when Mike bit him. That was insane. That was probably one of the craziest sporting things ever. The
Biting.
Tanya Harding thing was pretty insane. The Tanya Harding, Nancy.
Yeah. Also, have you watched the movie with Margot Robbie?
No, I lived it. I was alive and I watched the news. No, but was the movie good?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. It's called I
Tanya.
Tanya.
Yeah, I heard good things.
Dude, it's great. Also, what's her name is amazing. Margot Robbie. Yeah. They uglied her up for this movie. This was her monster.
Yeah, this was her mom. She's probably still beautiful.
Yeah,
No?
I mean,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah, but
Tanya
still, at the
Harding
same
did
time.
not. She looked mean. But she was mean. She freaking put a head out. Anybody who's like, hey, you shouldn't call her up. She literally is the meanest, dude. What are you talking about?
She's
Have you
super
seen
mean.
the movie?
Yeah.
Don't call her mean. She just looks.
She'll break her knees.
She looks like the type of woman that hire her brother or whatever to kneecap a woman. Not just Nancy. What's her name? Nancy Carding. I forgot.
Hold on, I get that to you, bro. Hold on. Let's see over here. Skater, Snooty Girl, Skater Judge, Jeff Lavana, Diane Ralston. Okay, none of these are.
Dude, I think you go
Nancy
Tanya.
Kerrigan.
Nancy Kerrigan. I was just if you go Tanya versus, I think it would say Nancy Kerrigan. That's crazy though. Imagine like not having the confidence to beat somebody so much that you're like, oh, I'll just remove them. It would be like
that's some gangster stuff,
oh
though.
yeah, it'd be like me going to the comedy brawl and be like, I'm gonna kill, I'm gonna kill Leonard Chen.
Man,
Can't let that guy sing. If he sings, it's over. I'm gonna give him a cold. I'm gonna kiss that guy the night before. Anyway, sorry.
Oh boy. No, I mean, you went where you could go with that one. I was just still kind of All right, you know how I can get into anything, right?
I don't know what that means, but yeah, please go on. What'd you get into, bro? Please tell me. Opium.
EDC stands
that
for
sounds-
everyday carry. Okay. Now here's the thing. No matter how I explain this is ripe for you to make fun of. By the way,
Well, I know.
there's-
I could tell already.
there's no way for me to be able to explain this to make this sound as cool as I think it is. There's an entire community of people who are just obsessed about the thing that they carry every day, right? And how do you maximize? How do you do you carry it in your pocket? Is it a pouch? Your keys. You can't just carry your keys on a ring. That's for stupid people, right? You need to have a key organizer where it like mushes all your keys together so there's no jingle. Oh, you want no jingle? 7 different products for no jingle keys. Okay, you got Orbit Key, Smart Key. Oh, you like lose your keys? No problem. We put a built-in tile into this thing. So then you can find your phone if you have your keys, or you can find your keys if you have your phone. That's it. What about knives? What about knives? Do
What
you want
about
a regular?
knives?
Do you want a regular knife? Do you want a regular knife, or do you want a utility knife so that you can constantly flip out the blades because you don't want to ruin your best knife? What about flashlights? Do you want a regular flashlight? Do you want a AAA flashlight? What if you're caught in the wilderness and you need to put out an SOS thing? Well, you can buy this flashlight and you click the button and it will just automatically do a strobe of an SOS.
Where did you find
thing.
this? What infomercial? How late were you up, man? In what
YouTube.
country?
YouTube. Dude, there is a guy. It's an Asian dude that's in Canada, Toronto. Okay, that has a channel that's called Accessorize Me. I'm watching the shit out of this channel, and I don't even.
Dude, you didn't even segue here. You're like, hey. I'm like, hey, did you just have crack in the second I didn't? How'd you do that?
Dude, it's insane.
You buy it?
The
You buy any
level-
of this?
Oh yeah. I'm already in. I'm starting to build my EDC, the whole thing, right? You know, I have a sling pouch, right? So I already technically do an EDC, but now it's on a different level. Could I get just a regular pouch? No. Now I need to go find a pouch that's waterproof. That's also part of a Kickstarter because it's not even out yet. You know how
Right.
I go, right? So now you got to buy that. Now it's got like all these things. It's got like a little cutout inside so you can put exactly like a 10,000 milliamp whatever rechargeable like power bank in the inside of it, and it has a little cutout for the wire. Then I need a knife. I need a flashlight. I probably should figure out something about building a fire. Boom! I'll buy myself a Zippo. Maybe get a the one with the jets. You know, now it's just in my head. I'm just constantly just trying to optimize stuff. What should I get, a mag detachable thing so you know I can quickly get into? Oh yeah, you got a cool lighter there,
Dude.
What is this? Dude, what is that? What is that? What is that?
Bro, let me get a napkin.
I'm so excited. Anyway, for those people who are listening who all of a sudden, if you're interested in this at all, Accessorize Me on YouTube. Watch the videos. It's freaking amazing. Half the stuff is probably way too expensive. It's just stupidly nerdy, but there's a lot of cool things in there.
All right. So this is what this is.
Yeah.
This is a $6 for the people listening.
Yeah.
Pretty thin blue
Super
electronic lighter that you
Rechargeable.
charge.
Rechargeable.
You charge it with your USB.
Yeah.
By the way, it has just a USB-C right there, and it's a coil basically, and it gets so hot, it gets red,
Yeah.
and as you can see,
Yeah, it
oh
just
man,
starts-
now you're
starts
gonna
on
make,
fire.
yeah, you can light things.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
smoke cigarettes.
Right. Of course.
And this is specifically for cigarettes. And yeah, I've been just burning things with this for fun. Oh, I got to open and close it now. But yeah, my wife smells things. She's like, "What are you doing?" Oh, you can't see the smoke. I don't want to make
No,
a
I
fire
can see
in
the
here.
smoke. I just
thank you.
I got it. No
This
worries.
is my living
That looks
room.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's so cool. I want
I
one.
bought this in February.
Okay.
And it came last week.
Okay. You bought it on Wish?
AliExpress.
AliExpress. Yeah.
Free shipping.
Yeah. Was it 10 cents? 20?
The
$1?
shipping?
Oh no! You
this
said
thing?
$6. You said
This
$6.
was $6.
My bad.
It's pretty good for $6.
100%. It's
solid.
rechargeable. Like you just keep using it. I got into every time. There was a time when I would go to Mauritius and I would, you know, again I told you I can get into anything. So there was one time I went and the craze over there were yo-yos. So
Right.
Bet everyone's.
When
doing
was
yo-yos.
this? What year was this? Pakistan yo-yos were huge. I went from
97.
man, I don't know. It was around. It was after Jurassic Park, but I don't remember what year. And it was everywhere. Coca-Cola
Maybe
was
95.
just
Coca-Cola. Yeah, there was 2 Coca-Cola yo-yo. I had 2 Coca-Cola
Yeah.
yo-yos. One was red,
Coca-Cola
one was silver.
was flooding Asia with yo-yos.
Yeah.
It got like a yo-yo deal. I think Coca-Cola bought a yo-yo company at some
Yeah.
point. We're gonna buy this for no, like they're going out of business, and they just started throwing them to Pakistan. I guess any country with brown people.
Yeah.
And dude, every kid in school had a yo-yo. Can you do tricks?
Bro. Okay, I can only do a couple. Okay, I can do baby in the cradle. Okay.
Oh,
I can
okay.
do walk the dog.
Okay.
Right? I can also do, so those are the 2 with like the static whatever,
Right.
like it's just spinning. Right.
Yeah.
Then I can throw it forward and then pull it back and then do a loop and then throw it out again. I can do
Oh,
that.
and through your armpit?
I haven't done the armpit thing.
I can do the armpit.
Oh, nice. You
I
do the
can
armpit?
like sling him like fucking Spider-Man. Sorry, I got so excited I knocked my headphones out.
All right. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, 1 second.
No. Get back in here.
This is ridiculous, man.
Spider-Man. All right. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got too
okay.
excited that I
Right.
snapped my throwing
I could-
pretend
I-
yo-yos from my childhood.
Yeah, I could do that one. I could do the one of that. So that was big, right? You know, so
That's
yo-yos
pretty
was
cool.
a big thing just because of
was
that.
a big thing.
Then 4 years later, go back, and then I found out that you could buy a box of matchsticks, like a matchsticks box,
Yeah.
for like a couple rupees.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like,
I already heard the whole story, but tell me.
and
I heard it in my head. Tell me.
I was like, oh, so they just buy a stack of this and just keep lighting it and throwing it around and stuff like this. And then you start getting there's little tricks on how you can light it off of the box. You can hold the box, you prop it over, and then you like flick it and it lights up. And then here's the thing: there was different brands. You had a regular Dodo matchsticks, and it just lights up the way how a regular matchstick would light up. But you could get another one, and it will flame blue initially.
Ooh,
Oh my
man,
god!
that makes all the difference somehow.
Oh, 100%.
Would you do it in the dark?
All the time. You walk to the mosque for Aisha. I have like 2 of them in my pocket. I'm just flicking it while I'm walking to the mosque. My dad at that point was like, as long as my kid is doing prayer, is going to salah, no problem.
Wow.
If he
And
needs
you're
to play
just-
with fire on the way to the mosque and back,
Wow.
all good. He's praying.
You're literally throwing fire around, and he's like, "Yep, say Bismillah before you do that." Oh my god, I thought you were gonna do it. I bought a same thing, and you can get a pretty sizable box. Like,
Okay.
and I peeled the carpet back
Okay.
in our living room, and then put the box there. I lit a match and I put it in the box,
Okay.
and it made a fire like a small fire. Like actually, like there's a fire in here. It's not like, hey, does it smell? It's like, hey, there's a fire in the room. Like it's present. Like that doesn't look.
There
that
is
looked
no
like-
mistaking it.
Yeah.
No, what I would do is take tissue paper and then roll it up the stairs, the concrete stairs, and then on each stair I would put like a little stack of matchsticks, and I would just light the tissue paper at the bottom, and it
Right.
would be like a fire slinky
Wow.
because they
You know
would go
what's-
up, lose a little flame, hit
Yeah.
the matchsticks, catch
Oh,
again,
man.
and just keep going.
That's actually a fun. You know what? Hey,
Fun
you,
game.
You ever heard of those? You didn't do a lot of fireworks or
No.
things of that nature, right? No. Work of the devil.
Yes, of
Um,
course.
You've heard of those classic fireworks that sound like this?
Yeah,
Like it's a
yeah,
long
yeah.
chain.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this
yeah.
is what we used to do in Texas is undo
Mm-hmm.
the one thing that ties them all together. Because
Right,
then
yeah.
what you get is
Little dynamites.
50 dynamites with like a little fuse.
Yeah.
And this fuse goes super fast.
Yes.
Because if you can hear the part, you can see how fast it's going, right?
Yeah.
And you would like individually light it and then put it someplace and close whatever that thing is, like a bottle or a thing. And man, 50 exciting moments. It was exhilarating. We should do this in high school all the time. Put it in all sorts of like,
Yeah.
things that like our parents cooked in. It's like get a metal pot, just like put it in, and like a kid sits, like you toss it in, a kid sits down, and it goes patunk, and
Okay, so I have a story about that. There's a reason why. You kind of alluded to the fact you're like, do you ever mess with that? And I said no, and you said the devil's work. Yes, of course, because it was known as haram. But when I was in Mauritius, right, I
Right.
got my hands on like just 3.
three
Right.
fireworks.
Just 3 little dynamites from the
Oh,
from
wow.
the thing. We call it
Jeez.
pita in Creole. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna tell anyone, not even my cousin, right, that I got this. I'm gonna light it myself because I want to know, right? I want to know what it's like to light it because it was just haram,
Yeah.
So, the compound is a concrete. There's just concrete walls. So I picked like a small. In retrospect, this is stupid, but right, it's a small little alleyway in between 2 houses. So all my uncles and aunts and stuff like that. So like, imagine it's not very. It's only 2 meters wide, even less, right? Concrete walls. I'm in the middle of this thing, and I had not anticipated how fast the fuse would go. Right, so I'm holding it. I light
You
it.
seem to know that very quickly when I said it. So
Yeah.
I was like,
I light it, and I put it down, and I'm about to move backwards, and the thing just goes pow, right? But because I'm in a concrete hallway, I lose my hearing. Right? Immediately deaf. And I was like, once when that happened, I was like, Allah is punishing me immediately. I'm like, I'm never gonna do this ever again. Please let me get my hearing back. I walk back. I'm like, I'm sweating, like anxiety and whatnot, and just hoping that my hearing comes back. I'm not gonna have to go tell my mom that I can't hear out of both freaking ears. And then within like I think 10, 15 minutes, it came back. I was like, holy shit.
It's such a classic boy thing to do. Like, what happened? I can't hear. What did you do? So I took a little dynamite, right? Just a classic. Oh, you awesome. I love it. Yeah, man. It could have been worse. You could have been holding it.
Yeah, that's true. Right.
It's so easy to hold it and lose a finger. And I don't know if that's how much, but I feel like why not? If you close your fist, I feel like you could definitely. People are crazy.
People are crazy. Boys are crazy. Boys are
Yo, you
dumb.
know who's crazy? I was watching the Miami Heat. Yeah, it was definitely the Miami Heat playing LA.
Yeah.
And they had to just pause the game for a second because this lady had stepped, I would say, basically onto the court. Like she had taken her mask off to yell at LeBron.
Okay.
And remember back in the day when there used to be thousands of people in the crowd?
Yeah.
And there's like 40.
Everyone.
And
can
then
hear
this
you.
one woman is standing up and she's like, it was, I'm telling Farah while we were watching, like, Farah, look at this. And they like pause. And the whole time we were watching, this commotion is just happening because she won't leave.
Yeah.
And first off, this whole situation was great to follow the next day. I
Right,
think
yeah.
did you read up on it at all?
No, not much. I just knew that, LeBron was saying that she shouldn't have been thrown out.
Did you see the lady?
Yeah, I saw the lady. She looked like a lady that would
Did
do
you
that.
watch her Instagram video?
Oh, what's that?
Did you see her Instagram video?
No, I did not.
Oh, dude, you got to see this lady. And this lady's like, it's not too much content. It's literally like 30 seconds.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, LeBron was yelling at my husband, which I was like, sure he was. Sure he started this. He wasn't paying attention to the game, right? At a different point, she was also like, yeah, my husband's had a problem with LeBron. And it's like funny because
What?
he
Who has a
knows
problem with
LeBron.
the king?
But it's true. My wife has a problem with LeBron. She definitely has a problem. Like she's like,
Because he
look at that.
flops all the time.
He's like, he's whining. How is he so big and so whiny? And you know, whatever. But I also was thinking like, it'd be like, this is the kind of things.
So white. That's
I love the way LeBron handled it. He was like, hey, I read this quote. LeBron was like, I thought it was a guy with his daughter. And then she said, my husband. That would just be a horrible situation if my wife just started picking fights with like incredibly large men on my behalf.
the largest.
Yeah, the largest.
The largest, one of the most intimidating, arguably the greatest in the sport currently in modern basketball.
Yeah.
And you don't want that rap, because really what you want to do in your hearts of hearts is that you want to hang out with LeBron. Right. You want to have Taco Tuesday with LeBron.
Right.
You know, even if LeBron yells at you, you're hoping, what did I do wrong? Right? If LeBron got mad at you, you'd be like, it's probably me.
You're there to see LeBron. And of course, frankly, if LeBron has any disagreements, with me, it's probably me.
Yeah.
Just like, I can't get that guy too angry. I know my size. It's a different situation. I thought it was awesome.
That
I
is
think it
great.
was-
Okay, so her name is Juliana Carlos.
God bless her.
Juliana Carlos. Let's see if that works.
You can really hear, if there's only so few people, you can really hear people yelling. It was.
For sure. All right, hold on. This is going to play here. Is there audio? Yeah, here we go. Son of a gun. Man, she's right.
What's that mean?
Hold on. No, hold on. Okay, here she goes.
All right, listen to
Just
it.
got kicked out of the game for talking shit to LeBron James. Wow. Jeez. I mean, Also, you see her lips?
Yeah. Yeah. She's in Florida, man. That's just Florida. That's just Miami.
Oh, I can see the dude now.
Yeah. He's not that old.
I mean, he's not that old, but he's definitely rich.
Yeah, LeBron called him old steroid ass.
He doesn't even have that big of arms. I'm looking at him right now.
I don't know where that picture's from.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, I mean, he's definitely rich.
Yeah, he looks rich. He looks wealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's courtside.
Yeah.
He's there to see LeBron. It's
No,
so
I mean, say he's rich, as in specifically just by looking at the girl.
right.
This
she's
girl
not
looks like a
there
sugar.
because
That's her sugar daddy.
hey, you don't know that. Just because she has a lot of work done and fake hair and that way of speaking, why is she speaking that stereotypical way?
Because
That's
that's the way
my
how they
only problem.
that's the way how they speak, bro. That's the way how they speak. You pick a lane and then you just absorb everything to
If-
it. Okay, there's a picture of this dude. Yeah, he looks like he's steroid
I have
ass.
a kid-
Yeah,
What?
old
he looks
steroid
like
ass
He looks
is
like
just perfect. This is a great roast. Way to go, LeBron. You're the king out of many things, my friend.
my wife once a guy didn't have a mask on in the elevator, and as he was leaving, she said, "Guys like that are so rude." I'm like, "Let the door close, dude. Just let the door. You gotta let that door close to tell me that." I don't know how rude he is.
Yeah, exactly. What if
If he's the rudest?
What if he's two fists and a leg rude?
She always does. It's like the taller. Like I'm like, don't do it's like 6'4". It's okay. I know jujitsu. I'm in an elevator.
Right. Yeah.
Actually,
I'm
elevator
totally-
would be a great place to fight.
Right.
I would love to fight in an elevator.
Yeah, that might go into your in your favor. But there's also weight
Yeah.
classes for a reason.
Yeah, man. Farah does this all the time. She does this constantly
That's-
with dudes.
You know, that's the thing. It's that Bill Burr thing.
yeah.
They expect not to get hit. And there's a level of confidence that comes from that that's not healthy.
Yeah.
Right? That is problematic. There's a Key and Peele skit on that. Just the girl just constantly gets the dude in fights. Constantly.
I was in high school, and some people just are like they're going out for the whole year, and these two people, this guy and girl, they used to go out for the whole year, and his girl was yelling at this guy. I just got there late. I don't know why she was yelling at him.
Yeah.
But she was yelling at this other guy, and this other guy looked to the boyfriend, said, "You gonna do anything?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" And then they started fighting because he was like, "I can't do anything with her,
Right.
but I'm gonna go ahead and just fight you." And
Yeah.
I was like, he should have been ready for that. Also, your lady's yelling at somebody. You got to be ready to fight. Like anything could happen right now. Anything could happen. She was like, "Oh man." Sometimes it's really tense to watch people like build up to a fight. They're like, "Just please fight each other, please."
The tension is killing me.
Yeah,
The
this
anticipation is
tension.
killing me. Just go.
Yeah,
Just swing.
Exactly. Just oh man. Seen
All
that
right.
a lot.
Well, all right. Fair enough. Oh, by the way, just to close the loop for the 5 people that are still listening, 44 minutes into this podcast, she issued an apology. Shall we read it? Did you read it?
Sure.
All right, here we go. About last night, ... To say things escalated quickly at yesterday's game is an understatement. I want to apologize for my losing my cool and removing my mask in the heat of the moment. My husband is a huge sport fan, and we're passionate people. Let's be real. Sports wouldn't be sports without a little trash talking. What should have been a quick back and forth between two adults got out of hand, and my natural instinct to stand up for the man I loved kicked in. I think she meant to say the wallet I loved.
Come on, man.
Did I
Leave her
get
alone.
defensive? Oh, when it happened? Yes. Did I use offensive language when I could have gone the high road? Yes. And for those things, I take full responsibility. I love it when they ask questions that they already know the answer for.
Yeah. Because nobody's asking her shit.
It's just
She's
people
like, "I'm gonna
are
interview
roasting her.
myself. I'm just gonna interview myself."
Yeah. Oh man.
What could have LeBron called the guy, man? And I'm sure the guy was enjoying. He's like, "I'm arguing with LeBron. That's what I paid for."
Yeah. 100%.
And she's like, "You don't get to talk to him. I get to talk to him that way when I'm drunk." I don't know what she's doing.
Even he said old steroid ass. The man's old. He's definitely using steroids.
yeah,
So like here's the thing: when you get roasted like that, you got to take it. You got to take it. Be like, you got me. you got me.
While
Take
you're
the L,
yelling,
man.
You're hoping the guy yells something back. That's
sure.
all, you know.
For sure. But here's the thing. They also, you know what they should do? New rule. Anyone who trash talks on courtside should be ready to fight.
Ooh, that would fix a lot of things.
No
I
one
would be
saying
specifically,
a
yeah.
peep.
Oh,
Can you imagine
yeah. I
Russell
would
Westbrook game?
I would be like, screw you, TJ McCollum. I would find. Who's our shooter? Who's that dude?
Matt Thompson.
Yeah, you knew immediately. I didn't even say who. You knew exactly.
Matt Thomas. Yeah.
Thomas. You knew immediately. You know what the thing is? Matt Thomas probably kick our ass.
Yeah, for sure. Have you seen
an
Matt
athlete, for God's sake? He's an athlete. He's gonna jump on you. Flying knee to the solar plex. Ugh.
Yeah, but somehow something in our heads, we think we could take him. We think we could take Pat McCaw.
Yeah, you know what it is? If you look at them, they don't proportionally just seem very small, right?
Yeah, on TV they look small.
Yeah.
Like Kyle Lowry. Wait, no, we never would think that we'd ever be able to take Kyle Lowry in a fight.
No. Dude, we wouldn't be able to take a referee in a fight, man. You know what kind of cardio they have? We have nothing happening. I've been standing for 10 minutes. I need to like sit down. I was like, geez, a lot of standing today.
I got a foam roll. I got to recover from all this standing.
I'm like, these lights are so bright, dude. I'm kind of getting sweaty from these lights and those guys.
Yeah, dude.
Also,
would kill
every ref is on human growth hormone. Also, for some reason, every ref
really
seems like they're just doing freaking ankle curlings. I don't know, weird, crazy shit. It's crazy.
All right, this has been episode 273. Thanks for hanging with us. It's been a good one. What, you wanted to say something, Say?
No, I just want to say,
273. Still doing it. 273 weeks. Alhamdulillah, we're very lucky and all this other stuff. You know, you got to be humble. But also, we straight stunting on these people. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back in a week.
Shout out to Ireland and South Korea.
Oh, yeah.
Those are our demo. Isn't that it?
We also, Somalia. The
Somalia is number 3.
Yeah, Somalia,
Thank you, Somalia. Those are our 3 non-North American listening listenerships. I think Ireland is the biggest.
Ireland is the biggest, yeah.
I think that's because of the comedy. South Korea, I think strictly because of our Attack on Titan and anime and Marvel and stuff. You can tell. They're like, what comedy? These guys talk about cartoons. And Somalia, you guys just like the names. They're like, Yasin Syed, that's one of us. They're like, these Somalis sound so white.
Right? Well, I mean, we do stand for we support the pirates.
Yeah. That's not what I was gonna ask.
No, we don't.
Do we?
We do. Don't we? Because
that's a whole different podcast.
They're dumping nuclear waste off their shores.
I gotta look into it. Yeah.
And then they're trying to protect their shores.
I gotta at least talk to like 1 or 2 Somali people.
We don't need to. I watched
them,
the Tom
like,
Hanks
hey,
movie.
is that what
I watched the Tom Hanks movie. It's good enough. Whatever it is, what it is.
Like,
Team
Tom
Somali
Hanks,
Pirates.
Yeah, you know what, Tom Hanks? I actually do trust Tom Hanks. He probably looked into it.
Yeah, there we go. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back in a week. Good night.
Yo. Crash and flow. Crash and flow. Crash and flow.